Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who don't know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Today I'm doing my indie brand inventory. So what that means is, just like the other inventories I have done, I'm going to go through each and every single brand that I have from an independent makeup company, and I'm going to talk about what I have from them, what I like about them. There will be pictures of everything that I have, as well as kind of things that I've experienced with the brand. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I did want to let you guys know that I do have 213 items from indie makeup brands, which is a lot. I love buying items from indie makeup brands, and I will have every single brand I talk about linked down below, just so if you guys want to check them out, you can. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first brand I have is Medusas Makeup. Medusas Makeup, I get most of their stuff from the subscription box that I was a part of. I am no longer a part of that subscription service, but we're going to go ahead and talk about what I have here. I have 30 items from Medusas Makeup. I have a lip gloss, lipsticks, liquid lipstick, blush, eyeliner seal, setting spray, eyebrow powder, mascara, eye dust, glitter, baked eyeshadows, Stick It eyeshadow primer, the Fix glitter adhesive. So my favorite items by far are their eye dust. I absolutely love their eye dust. That is by far my favorite. I also love that a lot of their lipsticks come in funky different shades. That is one thing about Medusas Makeup, is they have shades that a lot of other brands may or may not have in their lipsticks, and I love them. I do not like their liquid lipstick formula. I'm going to be very honest about that. I do not like their liquid lipstick formula. It is the most drying formula I have ever tried in my life. The next brand here is the Shade Beauty, and I have 4 eyeshadows and a glitter from the Shade Beauty. I really love how smooth these eyeshadows are. The blue and the gray, or the gunmetal color, are my absolute favorite colors that I've purchased, and I do plan on purchasing more from the Shade Beauty in the future after my no buy. Next up is LooksToKill Cosmetics. There are 2 pressed shadows, 3 loose pigments, and 1 highlighter. I actually used to have more from LooksToKill Cosmetics. I had a very bad customer service moment with this brand, to the point where I will no longer go back and purchase from them. I will have them linked down below. The items that I kept are some of my absolute favorite from this brand. Everything else I kind of got rid of, and kind of am not going to ever purchase from this brand again. That's all I'm going to say there. Next up is Scenic Cosmetics, 8 pressed shadows. Some of these I purchased, some of them were sent to me from Scenic Cosmetics. I really love the formula, and my favorite shade is Bama, that red. It is a beautiful burgundy shade. Next up is Ammo Cosmetics. There are 7 eyeshadows from Ammo Cosmetics. Ammo Cosmetics is the one indie brand that has been in my collection for a while that I have actually not done an indie brand review on my channel, so expect that soon. So I'm not going to talk too much more about Ammo Cosmetics because I want you guys to anticipate that review. Next up is Sparrow Cosmetics. I have 2 highlighters and 14 eyeshadows. The eyeshadows all come from the Birthstone collection, and a couple others that I've picked up from Sparrow Cosmetics. I absolutely love their satin and their shimmer shades. I am not a huge fan of their matte shades. Their satins and their shimmers are amazing, matte not so much. And the 2 highlighters I have from this brand, I need to reach for more often. I kind of forgot that I had those highlighters until I opened that magnetic palette. Next up is Enchanted Luster Cosmetics. I have 13 eyeshadows from Enchanted Luster Cosmetics, and I am absolutely in love with these shades. With that Grape Nectar one is by far my favorite, and you guys will be seeing it more often because I am planning a whole look around that Grape Nectar shade because it is just gorgeous. Next is Cadaver Cosmetics. I have 4 duochrome eyeshadows and 2 loose eyeshadows that you actually will foil when you spray some setting spray on them, and they're gorgeous. The duochrome shades I actually like to use as highlighters. They're very fun to play with. There's one that has like a red shift that is my favorite to wear. I have one that has a purple shift, a yellow shift, and a green shift. So I do highly recommend checking out Cadaver Cosmetics. I do want to purchase more from them in the future. Next is Grave Intentions Cosmetics. I have 5 liquid lipsticks and 4 shadows. If you guys remember the review, the shadows in that palette kind of broke when I accidentally dropped it. But that green liquid lipstick is everything. I absolutely love their liquid lipstick formula. I don't feel like they're super drying. They're very comfortable on the lips, and I really like that. Next is the Chequered Lily Apothecary. I have 8 loose shadows, 9 shadow samples, and 1 loose highlighter. I am actually wearing that loose highlighter today on top of the BH Cosmetics Spotlight highlight to make it even more blinding than it already is, and I absolutely love that highlight. As well as the loose shadows. They have one of my all-time favorite loose shadows just because they're all so unique. You have a lot of color shifts. You have a lot with heavy glitter. You have some mattes. You have all kinds of shades there. So I would highly recommend checking them out. Next up is Rising Phoenix Cosmetics. I have 4 pressed shadows, and the only reason I only have 4 of them is because Brittany and I split the set when I first got them. But I absolutely love that Minotaur's Gold shade. That green gold is my absolute favorite, and I am hoping in the future to be able to purchase more from them. Next up is DKB Glitter, and I have 25 glitters from DKB Glitter. If you guys have been on my channel since the beginning, you know that DKB Glitter has some of my absolute favorite glitters. They make the most amazing quality glitters that I have ever tried, and I have a ton of glitters in my collection, and theirs by far is my absolute favorite. I reach for them whenever I decide to do a very super glittery look, and I like that you don't necessarily have to use a glitter glue with them. Next up is Spoiled Lips, and I have 4 liquid lipsticks from them. These are very drying lipsticks. I do think that their red and berry shades are a little less drying than some of their more unique shades like the gray and the blue that I have. Those ones just like suck the life out of my lips. But I keep them because I enjoy those colors. Next up is Addictive Cosmetics. I have 13 loose mineral eyeshadows, and from them I have the most matte loose eyeshadows, and I'm wearing a lot of Addictive Cosmetics on my eyes today, and I absolutely love playing around with them. The set that I have is actually a dupe for one of the Lime Crime palettes because I thought that palette was pretty, but I don't purchase from Lime Crime, so I went and got the dupes from an indie brand. Next up is Beauty Bar Baby. I have 4 liquid lipsticks from Beauty Bar Baby. I love their lipstick formula. My favorite shade is the red, the candy apple shade. That is so fun to wear. It is a metallic lip. Next, I have Righteous Rebel Cosmetics, which has 4 liquid lipsticks. I love the black lipstick the most. That is my absolute favorite. I love it. Next up is Scaredy Cat Cosmetics. I have 14 loose eyeshadows, and that red is one of my absolute favorite reds I have ever owned. I love that red eyeshadow so much. So I do recommend checking them out. I need to play with more of what's in the little vials, and I am planning to do that soon. Next is Moonrise Cosmetics. I have 12 loose pigment eyeshadows, and the one thing I like about Moonrise Cosmetics is that they tend to do things in themes. Like if you're into Star Wars, they have a whole Star Wars line. They have a Pokemon line. They have all kinds of stuff, and it's just a lot of fun. And last but not least is Spectrum Cosmetics. I have 12 loose pigments, and they have my absolute favorite inner corner shade. That shade is Snap is gorgeous. And then I have 4 loose glitters from them as well, which I have played around with. They're very finely milled glitters and great for use around your eyes. Well, as I said before, I will have all of these shops linked down below, so please do check them out. If you have any more questions about any of these, I do also have full in-depth reviews of a lot of them. I will link the playlist in the cards. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I do hope you have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and bye!